Hey everybody, this is going to be my entry video for the cobfoolery contest for 2019. So hopefully you guys' cobs are coming along and hopefully you're going to enter the contest. Um, so let's get to it. Basically every year I try to challenge myself in a different kind of way to make something for the contest. Um, and you'll have to kind of bear with me because I don't understand the autofocus on my new phone yet. So this year when I was trying to come up with something, I was thinking about a lot of things, and it's always seems like it's put something on a cob, make a different shank for a cob, make a different stem for a cob, and then I kind of had the idea of what if I'm just going to try to showcase the cob itself without really a whole lot of add-ons to it. So what I challenged myself was to make a cob. Basically, all I was going to give myself to work with was one cob and a stem of my choice. That's it. Not even a shank, just a one cob and a stem of my choice. So naturally, I went with something that was a little bit bigger. So went with the MacArthur, but this is the only one I had around to show you kind of what the original cob looked like. I used the cobfoolery kit, so I didn't have to deal with the hole where the old shank was. So basically, it was this and a stem, and I was going to make a corn cob pipe. So this will be for my entry for the classic division. So this is what I came up with. I call it the Zulu Corn, which is the Zulu is one of my more favorite shapes, and so I was trying to nail down that shape. So basically, what I did is I had the Missouri Meerschaum cobfoolery kit that wasn't plastered and didn't have the old shank hole, and I cut it at an angle, then turned it around and put it back together. So, I'll explain it. But you cut the angle, take it apart, and then glue that back down so that you have your angle of your cob. And that's how I got this to kind of go up that way. And then you just kind of left with more of a rough shape, similar, not the same, but similar to like when you're making a briar pipe and you have that really rough cut briar. And then it's just a matter of, well, you're gonna have to finish, drilling this and drilling this so they meet for the chamber. But then it's a matter of just taking it to the sanding wheel or sanding disc and shaping it out. Not much different than how you'd make a normal pipe. And then, of course, if I'm only going to use the stem of my choice, I picked one of those nifty, fancy acrylic ones that all the kids use nowadays. It's all their age. And I put a little bit of a bent on it because most of the Zulu pipes I've seen have a little bend in the stem as well. The neat part about it, if I can show you without dumping the tobacco out of here, is I've seen a lot of cobs get put together to make a bigger cob and stuff, or added little ones to big ones and so on and so forth, which is fine. I've done some of that myself. But what's neat about doing it this way is you look on the bottom. If I can get it in the camera, which is really try here. But you notice, since it was made out of the same cob, these lines run the same. So there's no like deviation in the lines. Even when it comes around here and around here, they match up where the kernels of corn were. So that's kind of cool. And it allows you to make like a lot of shapes. So like I said, this is a Zulu Corn. There's the front view. It's a little more flared than I want it to be, but you can only mess with it so much. And there's the bottom, the side. So it really is it's more almost dropping tobacco everywhere. It's almost more of a not a corn cob pipe. It's more of a pipe carved out of corn cob. So it's a pipe carved. Yeah, that makes sense. got a little off the back one. But yeah, it smokes really good. It's actually, like I said, it's kind of a neat pipe. Like I said, a lot of it, most part was doing the shaping of the pipe. I would definitely put some of these more close pictures of the pipe if anybody wants to check it out on my Instagram. And I'll hashtag it cobfoolery 2019. Get some better pictures. It's hard to get with this phone. It's hard to really get a good view of it. It is finished in a gloss, so it is dyed a mahogany color and then used shellac, and it is buffed out to be all kinds of shiny. So if I can get some up on my Instagram, you guys can take a closer look at it. But anyways, there it is, the Zulu Cob for the amateur traditional. Oh, how should I hold this so you can see it? Watcha! Like that? Yeah? Okay. Alright, you guys have a good afternoon.